We're glad to be back in Charlotte on the Red Man Tour, and the top pullers in America will be competing this evening for the National Points Championship. As you see, the weight goes in the sled. That means they're going to be bringing out the super modified two-wheel drives on the Red Man Tour in Charlotte, North Carolina. Hang on, the bad boys are in town on the TNT Red Man Tour. Ladies and gentlemen, your national points leader in a Dodge powered Ford, powered by Dodge. How about my Dodge people in Charlotte, North Carolina? Now, Wayne Rausch is one of the most unique individuals you're ever going to meet in this sport. Wayne Rausch has a doctorate degree. He used to teach at the college level. He was a professor at Ohio State University. He left the college profession to be a professional truck puller. First puller. He's the only puller that'll have an option to take or turn down the pull. It isn't getting better now right there, believe me. Ladies and gentlemen, Wayne Rausch out of Dublin, Ohio will be the official leader. Wayne, you drew the number one spot. They're going to let the sled stay the way it is. Was your pull good enough to win this thing tonight?
I don't know. I thought the yellow truck made a decent pull. So often it's a tough decision whether to take the first pull or not. But I'm afraid if I come back, I might not do as good.
We're going to wait and see. Ladies and gentlemen, Wayne Rausch out of Dublin, Ohio. Rausch goes a 165.38 on a 170 track. How about it, Ford people? He won it last night for you. You want him to do it again tonight. We got to get behind him right now. The Walsh brother pulling team. They are heavy under the Red Man Tour. They run this truck in a two-wheel drive category, along with the multi-engine dragster tractor that'll be coming out a little bit later in the 7,200-pound class. Exactly what he made there. The weight, very important in the sport. Where do you put the weight? He was what we call light on the nose. That's the reason the front of the vehicle came up. Walsh a little bit light. The rest of the drivers are going to watch it. They'll add some weight to the front of the vehicles as we continue with the super modified two-wheel drive competition.
We'll be back with more powerhouse two-wheel drive super modified pulling action after this message. Up next in his super modified two-wheel drive shootout will be Donnie Sullivan from Warsaw, Kentucky in Tough Cookie. We're seeing the best of the Redman TNT two-wheel competitors tonight in Charlotte. The final outcome will determine the distribution of valuable points in the race for number one in the class in '88. A good run for Donnie Sullivan, but not enough to challenge Wayne Rausch's lead of 165.38
Another
feet.
Dodge comes alive. Now Rausch is your current leader with the number one truck. Sullivan goes a 146.98. 146.98. Your current leader brought two trucks with him. This is the second of the two. This particular truck won the NTPA National Championships about 5 years ago when the class first started out. This is one of the quickest growing classes in professional motorsports. The super modified two-wheel drives. Laid down a strong shot with a little red truck. He is still the leader in competition with the first shot in the 23 Ford. Wayne Rausch is currently setting number one and number three. How about it, Charlotte, North Carolina? It's a good-looking truck, right? The little Rascals out of St. Louisville, Ohio. Jim Crabtree back into the sled. the truck and putting it on the front. Look at the Ford. They're taking weight off of the front of the truck, I believe, and removing it and putting it back on the back. They're reweighting the truck after they came in the building. Only 3 vehicles remaining in Charlotte, North Carolina, in the super modified two-wheel drive. But look who they are. Your current leader, Rausch, with a Dodge-powered vehicle. He's trying to stay away from the man going to the sled right now, Jim Lyons. Behind Lyons will be Freels with the Chevrolet-powered WILLYS. And last in the draw will be the awesome Ford, the Bad Dog, Stowe family pulling team. So Wayne Rausch, still sitting on the bubble, has to dodge 3 more bullets in order to take the win. Close. He was shooting at a 165.38. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a new leader in a GMC, Jim Lyons out of Louisville, Kentucky. Jim, you drew late in the field tonight. How did you go into the lead?
We just got our weight right and did it perfect there. It come out good. We need to be ahead of the front, or the head of the yellow truck, so we got up there and we're gaining a few points on it.
I noticed a moment ago, I was pointing out to the crowd, you were moving the weights around within a minute before you ran. Do you watch the track that late in order to make a decision?
Yes, we do. We sure watch it close and get the weight right. If you don't get it right, you ain't going to get there.
Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, Jim Lyons, now he has to dodge 2 bullets in order to take a win in Charlotte. Your new lead distance, 167.39. There's only 2 left, but believe me, you would not want them coming behind you. Lyons has done his thing. Now, Freels is going to go after him. Mike Stowe with the Bad Dog Ford drawn at the bottom of the field. He's getting ready to saddle up. It is not over, believe me, as Lyons knows it and heads out of the building. Pat Freels makes a shot, will not work for him. Now the drama starts to build as the weight comes back on the red man's sled. Mike Stowe, the Stowe family pulling team, going after Jim Lyons. A little bit of one-on-one in Charlotte, North Carolina. Ford going after the GMC. How about it, Ford people? You and a GMC. That's what it's going to narrow down to. This is it. Final shot. Two-wheel drive. Ford or GMC? Who's it going to be? How about my Ford people? Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, the winner in the super modified two-wheel drive, Mr. Jim Lyons with the Stitches GMC. Well, I tell you what, Jim, with your win tonight, you really tightened up this battle for the national points chase between you and Wayne Rausch.
It's getting down real close. There's 1 point, I think, separating me and Wayne, so it's close there, and we're fighting it all the way.
Well, I tell you, you fellas put on a battle everywhere you go around the country. We're going to have to go to the next stop on the Red Man Tour to follow the national points chase. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in just a moment on the TNT Red Man Tour.
Next, the power of the big 7200 dragster pulling tractors as the action continues.
North Carolina, as the bad boys of the sport are sitting across the arena. We look down the lineup, the 4-engine Irish Challenger, the All-Pro Auto Parts War Wagon. 1 to go, a turbine-powered vehicle, Mr. Budweiser, a triple-engine combination, the Fancy Farmer, the Dollar Devil, Mean Mistreater, the Sassy Massey. They're all here to do battle on the Red Man Tour in Charlotte, North Carolina. All right, ladies and gentlemen, time to get the workers out of the way of the train. 7,200-pound dragster tractor is going to put a war on for you. Charlotte, North Carolina. We're ready to go. The first one starts to roll. 1 to go, the name of it. Claims it right on the starting line. Gary Same type of engine used in the Huey helicopters in the Vietnam War. Gary Mills backs up to the sled. Mills, a helicopter pilot. This engine used exclusively in the aviation industry. Flames it one more time. Down some horsepower. How about it, Charlie? You're loving it, right? The TNT Red Man Tour. Whoa, look at that. Digging all the way down. Mills. Well, the track crew immediately goes back to work. The heavyweights are in the building. All right, ladies and gentlemen, all over America, they know about the All-Pro Auto Parts War Wagon from Charlotte, North Carolina, and here it goes. He has been a dominating factor all over the circuit. He's under a little bit more pressure tonight because he's in his own hometown. He's in front of his own sponsors. He wants to win a thing. He's your national points leader. Norman, psyched up, ready to go. Reaching down left hand to put it in gear. Now left hand goes to the steering wheel. Right hand will work the throttle. Grab your honey and hold on tight. Paul Norman, the All-Pro Auto Parts getting out tonight. Charlotte, North Carolina. That's what the sport of professional truck and tractor pulling is all about. Charlotte, North Carolina, this fella belongs to you. Let's show him what we think of that pull. Now, I'm going to make you get off that tractor. Come on down here. I want you to talk to these people. I cannot tell you enough what he's done for his sponsor in your hometown all over America. Come here, Paul. He was awfully nervous this afternoon. Congratulations on a good run. I believe it was a full pull. Thank you, Army. Look, the run felt real good. It's always hard to do good here at home. Our sponsors here in town, Chuck Ryder, the president of all pros here. We've got a lot of fans here. If it was a full pull, I'll take it. I'll tell you what, you're a winner everywhere you go. Best of luck to you, Paul. We'll see you down the road.
Plenty more exciting modified tractor action yet to come. We'll be back with the rest of these super pulling machines after this message.
Milligan engines backing up to the starting line. Three of the smallest engines pulling in the 7,200-pound class. The trick to the tractor, the SASSY MASSEY, is the fuel flow. They can flow as much fuel to the small Milligan engines as Norman will flow through his Arias engine on a single run. Let's see what Patterson can do driving Brian Knox, SASSY MASSEY, going hunting for the All-Pro Auto Parts War Wagon of Paul Norman. It's only rock and roll. The SASSY MASSEY, Brian Knox and Bill Patterson.
Bill Patterson takes second place with an excellent run in SASSY MASSEY. War Wagon is going to be tough to beat on his home court.
Your leader out of Charlotte, North Carolina, Paul Norman, 169.62 on a 170 track. Sitting in the number 2 spot, Patterson at a 155.19. Mills third at a 133.64. John Powell working the left side, sponsored by Harris Wholesaler, the fine people that bring you the Budweiser brand product out of Apex, North Carolina. Close, but no cigar.
We're halfway through this modified tractor showdown, and no one has come close to Paul Norman's War Wagon. The next to give it a go will be Dave Walsh in the awesome Irish Challenger. The big green machine could be the one to take War Wagon out.
$30,000 a pop. $120,000 worth of Arias racing engines back into the sled right now. Dave Walsh doing the driving of the Irish Challenger. Left engine on the front. will not be running. It's there for one purpose, to add weight to the tractor. He is only using 3 engines to make the run. We're going to have to wait and see. At the last minute, had to backpedal. He was heading out of bounds. Now, should the sled go out of bounds, you're immediately disqualified. No points, no money. Ladies and gentlemen, Dave Walsh, the Irish Challenger. Dave, you held her in bounds. Did you think you were going to be able to do it tonight?
Well, I don't know. It's the first time I ever tried to motor it this way. I didn't really know what's going to happen.
I'll tell you what, you did an awfully good job. We'll see you down the road on the Red Man Tour. Freeman will back up. He's a Busch Pro National class, defending national champion on a Busch Pro National Tour. Now, right now is when it gets to be like a gunfight. I want you to watch that right hand. That is a throttle hand. It's just like a street fight, a gunfight, or whatever. When he pushes that hand forward, he's going to come after you. That's where the throttle is. You can watch Freeman and tell when he unloads. He'll roll about 4 feet and pull a trigger on the mean mistreater. Chevrolet times 3 out of Wadesville, Indiana. Red light comes on. Freeman running some new experimental tires on the back of the tractor. Finishes his shot. We'll have to wait and see. They're chasing the All-Pro Auto Parts War Wagon of Paul Norman.
3 teams are left to challenge Paul Norman's lead. But before we get back to the action, let's take a look at the TNT events coming to your area.
You've seen us on television. Now come out and feel the thunder of truck and tractor pulling and monster truck racing in person during the month of July. That's when the Renegades TNT Monster Truck Challenge visits the Toledo Speedway in Toledo, Ohio, the Genesee County Fairgrounds in Flint, Michigan, Lately Field in Charleston, West Virginia, the Smoky Mountain Raceway in Maryville, Tennessee, the Orange County Speedway in Middletown, New York, Memphis Motorsports Park in Memphis, Tennessee, Weedsport Speedway in Weedsport, New York, Lebanon Valley Speedway in West Lebanon, New York, Rockford Speedway in Rockford, Illinois, and the York Fairgrounds in York, Pennsylvania. While speed is the name of the game in monster truck racing, it's pure power when the Redman TNT All-American Pulling Series travels to Weedsport Speedway in Weedsport, New York, Asheville Speedway in Asheville, North Carolina, and Davies County Fairgrounds in Owensboro, Kentucky. Come out and see us.
Pat Freels will come out of Bluegrass State, another triple-engine Chevrolet tractor, goes by the name of the Dollar Devil. Freels working real far to the left side. Another Engler chassis. That tells you to watch the right hand. Upraised hand to indicate he will not move till he's told to do so. He will not be told to do so until the hooker steps from behind the sled. Alcohol burning big blocks, 1,500 horsepower per, total of 4,500 horses on the Dollar Devil. They're not taking any hostages in Charlotte tonight. The Fancy Farmer, Robert Elliott out of Fancy Farms, Kentucky. Elliott coming over to the right side of the track. They've been working left, right, trying to figure out the groove. Paul Norman still here later with the All-Pro War Wagon right here in his own hometown of Charlotte. Trying to hang on for a win. He just has to dodge 2 more bullets to take a win out of here.
Fancy Farmer is on the line, and Robert Elliott is ready to give it his best shot to upset War Wagon.
$142.19 for Robert Elliott. Now we're down to only one. Ladies and gentlemen, a one-on-one, little old basketball term. It's only going to be this tractor from Kentucky taking a win, the Sullivan pulling team, father and son team, or Charlotte, North Carolina, All-Pro Auto Parts War Wagon. Who's going to win it, Charlotte? You're going to be a winner tonight. Paul Norman going to make you a winner. He's got to dodge one more bullet to do it. And believe me, Sullivan will come after you in a heartbeat. The drama build. War Wagon on top out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Sullivan out of the Bluegrass State coming after him. Elliott going out of the building with a triple militant. He's finished his shot with a Fancy Farmer. Sullivan gets ready to go after Norman. Let's see what the gentleman out of Kentucky can do. This is it, Charlotte. Kentucky or you? Who's it going to be? Kentucky or the All-Pro Auto Parts War Wagon? Not going to do it. Charlotte, North Carolina. Paul Norman takes a win. Is there anything you want to say to these folks?
Sure is, Army. We've been waiting all winter to get back here at home. It's always tough to win at home. It's a pleasure to take one out of here, especially in front of all the people that have supported us over the last 10 years. I just love all these people here in Charlotte. Our sponsor, All Pro, is here in town. Chuck Ryder's here tonight. I couldn't have asked for anything better. It's been a long year. We've been waiting all year to get back here in Charlotte.
I'll tell you what, you're doing a fine job. Ladies and gentlemen, he made you a winner. Let's show our appreciation. Paul Norman doing a fine job. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Charlotte, North Carolina, on behalf of the TNT Redman All-American Bully Sport, thanks for coming. We hope you've enjoyed yourself tonight in Charlotte, North Carolina.